I whip out a thunder rage, my way all in a sweat. I head to the inn, maybe use the toilet. I ride my Yoshi, it's my favourite pet. Bullshit be untouchable like Islam's prophets play. Paper Mario, the Thousand Year Door. Just thought I'd give you a little rap there. In the last episode, we gave information to Beldum, unintentionally, about where the next crystal star is. It's in Poshley Heights, and to get there we need to take the XS Express, which is this train. Let's go there right now because we got tickets we got tickets basically from Don Pionta. Yes, we will be boarding. You got a problem with that? You got a problem? Don't have a problem with that because we are boarding no matter what you say. Okay. All aboard! Chapter 6 3 Days of Excess. The Excess Express, rather posh I must say. Yes, rather posh indeed. 3 days to Poshley Heights ought to pass in an eye blink, eh old boy? But will it be that easy? Well, I'll be bombed. What's that on the floor? And when did it get here? Don't go to Poshley Heights. Get off the train now, or a sticky yummy doom awaits. No! Rather odd threat, eh? You don't think that Bowden crone's responsible, do you? Possible. Well, regardless of who it may be, the scoundrel is surely on this very train. Let's rouse this swine before he or she has a chance to cause mischief. Oh yeah. First thing, obviously, there's a chance right here if I could hit it. Now, since quite a few other people on this train, might as well go say hello to all of them. Check cabin number 4. I don't think anyone's in this one. But if you spin jump here, there will be a star piece. Good stuff. Let's try cabin number 3. Ah, there's a toad here. I believe this guy's name's Hefty, which is kind of funny. You know how toads' names usually end in a T. This guy's Hefty, because, you know, he's hefty, basically. Just to put it bluntly. So this way, this is, I don't know, wallpaper's green here now. It changes. Who are you? Well, hello there, you ducky debonair dish of a man, you. You're smashing, dear. What's this, a witch? Well, people have certainly said that I'm possessed of an enchanting aura. But you're the first person to remark so boldly on my bewitching beauty, dear. Not you. We're talking about Beldum, I assume. That's what Mario's talking about. He knows no more than just that Beldum's an evil person. And who's this guy? Dressed pretty snazzily. Hey guy, yeah, you know this, but I'm the absurdly famous movie star Zip Toad. I'm gonna shoot this little multi-billion-dollar art flick in Poshley Heights, yo. Sounds good. I only sign autographs for cute chicks. What about maybe Vivian? Maybe if I got her out? I don't know. I haven't really tried that. I don't think it would do anything. And there's a door to get out of the train there, but I don't think that's a good idea to use that while the train's moving. Okay, now in this room... Oh, it's there. I was standing on top of it. Another star piece to be gotten. Let's talk to the train driver. Let's not distract him. Welcome to the Excess Express. I'm what is called the train engineer. No, you're the train driver. Our opulent journey to Poshley Heights will take approximately 3 days. How do you find your accommodations? Are they not incredibly splendid? They're alright. Our furnishings delight the eye, but the sway of our locomotive delights all else. So let's all hear it for the Excess Express. Huzzah! Okay then. Actually, I wonder, can we press that red button on his thing? This is the train's operation console. There are many small switches and levers on here. Well, let me press them! It's no fun if you don't let me press the levers, or switches. Pull the switches and press the levers. Okay, so this way from our room we can find kind of like this main dining area. What have you got to say? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Why does everyone sing in this game? And put stars at the end of your sentences. Some people take this train just so they can eat our humanly fabulous food. We are not one of those people. On this trip, we have a famous actor on board, Ziptoad, who we already met. I'm totally swimming. Maybe you will be able to get an autograph, but we won't be able to. I like this guy, he's cool. Hello, I am Chef Shimmy, the culinary expert. Glad to make your complaintance. That's probably not the right word. I meant acquaintance. So sorry, Cheep Cheep is my first language, you know. Today's lunch is so amazing it will make your tongue cry out in shame? Okay. Please stop using Google Translate as your primary source of translating to English. And of course, there's a shop here. Lots of items, as usual. Boost sheet's a good pickup, may as well get that. Why not? And just leave. I just wanted to get that boost sheet because it's a really good item. And I don't really use it, like, on camera, but I do use them. Obviously in the wrap I used one. Anyway, who's in here? I am on my way back home. I've strayed so long, I've forgotten what it looks like. He looks like some sort of detective with a magnifying glass. Me? I have a very important deal to attend to once we arrive in Poshley Heights. I'm travelling on business, so everything goes on the expense account. Yes! Well, sounds like you're going to have a whale of a time. Gonna watch a in-flight movie, in-ride movie. And look, it's the Bob-omb family that we saw in Glitzville. Oh, you're the champion of the Glitz pit, are you not? Yes, the great Gonzales. Bound for Poshley Heights? Well, it is certainly a fitting place for a celebrity like you. Indeed. Yeah, I'm Bub, and we're gonna get a birthday present for me, and it'll be cool. Aren't you jealous? Eh. Okay, this guy. Hello to you and welcome to the Express. I am the conductor of this train. I thought the driver was a conductor. That's probably wrong. And I trust you must be Mario from room 5. Make yourself at home. Well, thanks. What's that? Some sort of sticky, yummy threat? Yeah, that kind of is important. Good gracious me, if I hear anything else, I will let you know immediately. Okay. Maybe someone's gonna bake us up into a cake if it's gonna be sticky and yummy. Honestly, of all the ways to die, that would probably be a good one. And now everyone's gathered here. We didn't even see them move. They somehow teleported here, I guess. Yes, I can say without the slightest hesitation that this smells like a case to me. But what shall we call it? That is the question before us. Yes, what to call it? Yes, the case of the pot of the super stew that vanished suddenly and mysteriously. Indeed, that will do nicely. My dear train passengers, this is a full-fledged mystery, one that impacts you all. A mystery, you just said? And, exactly what kind of dish is that? Noob of the English language. I'm known as Pennington. You likely will not guess it, but I'm a detective. Yes, you totally had me fooled with the detective hat and magnifying glass. Although, to be fair, I suppose detectives usually do wear fedoras, don't they? At the risk of immodesty, you like to say I have a certain nose for these things. Or a beak, same thing. And this little conundrum, my dear fellow passengers, poses no challenge to me. The central clue of this case, and also the most vital one as it happens, is that our perpetrator took the whole pot, stew and all, and this, esteemed friends, leads me to believe that the one responsible is you, you gluttonous woman! Well, we can't just go accusing people at random like that. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Doesn't she work here? Why would she steal a pot? I'm not sure if this guy is actually the sharpest detective. Very good. Now, let's just get serious, shall we? This, I believe, will be a case worthy of my intellect. Let me get this straight. So, what we know so far is that we don't know who the culprit is. And I guess that's about it. Yes, this detective's pretty genius. And this scene is for total squares. Forget you guys, I'm going back to my room. Alright, Ziptoad, big celebrity, big shot McGee. In a bit of a hurry to get back to your room, eh? You, sir, are highly suspicious. I have just broken this case. The true culprit, I believe, is Ziptoad, the actor. Ziptoad? No. Mr. Detective Person. You're just making stuff up. You tweedy geezer. Tweedy geezer. That's probably the best, you know, insult I've ever heard. Okay, maybe we can find out who the perpetrator is. These markings on the floor, could they be a clue? Traces of something on the carpeting. Wait just 1 minute now, there's a spilled stew on the carpet. Oh. So, we should probably just follow the trail and we can find the criminal at large. That will make more sense in a minute, that pun. It's not a pun yet, but it will be. Aha, criminal at large, because it's hefty and he's large. Whoa, 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 what do you want? Burp? Sorry about that. Wait a minute, your burp smelled like stew. Oh, I get it. Food gets stolen and you blame the chubby guy. Not nice. Well, I mean, it's kind of offensive, but it makes sense. I wouldn't know anything about that. Okay. So it just coincidentally happened to stop at your cabin. Several gourmet food magazines. To the food of the Excess Express. I'm not sure how that would fill a whole magazine. Aha! The galley pot. Looks like we've solved the mystery once and for all. Mystery is very important. You were so enamored of the stew that you wanted to steal it to devour more. And you stole the entire pot when the chef was chopping shallots. Answer! Wait, isn't shallots chopped onions? So he would have been chopping onions, not shallots. Aha! I am the real detective here. You are a phony. You are just here to cause sticky, yummy death, maybe. You with the unkempt facial hair. My keen sleuthing instincts identified you as the correct person to collar the ruffian. Oh, you kept that quiet, didn't you? Now, about that note in your room. Yes, I know of it. As the lone detective on this train, the conductor confided in me. But we cannot speak here. Find me in room 6 so that we may discuss this in private. Okay, let's do that. Oh, and please return the pot to the chef if you could. Okay, so firstly, returning the pot to the chef yields a star piece, so that's pretty fun. Now, speaking of star pieces, check the cupboard in cabin number 8. Aha, I've been waiting. I was rather impressed with your work on this last case, I must admit. However, I do not think the one you apprehended is our sticky, yummy malcontent. Well, who is? I've deduced this from the lack of any incriminating clues in his room. In any case, I must say, I believe you have a certain knack for detective work. So it is decided then. I shall take you on as my new assistant. What, he's going to hire a new assistant? It's pretty risky for a detective, just hiring assistants at the drop of a hat. I'm sure you have heard of me, so that is all I will say on the subject. And as for your name, wait, I demand you do not tell me. I shall deduce your identity. That moustache, that nose. Ho ho ho, all too easy, you are quite obviously the famed Luigi, published author and hero of the Caramel Kingdom, where it was, I forgot the name. Was it the Waffle Kingdom? Now, about this threat. Our man has declared his intent to yummify the train. A sticky, tasty explosion. That family of bob-ombs, they are definitely suspect. So, we should probably go talk to them. Get answers. That's what we need. And after you leave, the time will turn to evening, so everything's in this orange light. And looks like they're arguing. Mom and Dad are fighting about what to get me for my birthday. What an arbitrary thing to fight about. I think we should get Little Bub the Advanced Learners Classic Series of Bobomery. Good idea. 2 words, Shibabori, think more luxurious, dear. Perhaps a car or a house. He needs something that will further his education, not spoil him, honestly. What, buying a house for a little boy isn't spoiling him? Jeez. I don't want any of that stuff they're talking about. What does he want? Hey, mister, are you a detective now that you quit being a champion? Well, so, think you can detect what I really want for my birthday? Sure, I'm a pro. I'm an MLG pro. Okay, if you bring me what I really want, then I'll give you something in return. Alright then. Let's go ask this guy. I can hear everything that family's fighting about, loud and clear from out here. Don't know if that was meant to rhyme. One thing I heard was cute. That boy dreams of being a train engineer someday. Oh! It's It's really cute. What an interesting dream for a rich little kid like that. Yeah, he could be Prime Minister or something. It starts with an A. An A? A second hint. It's a certain person's autograph. Now that you've got it, don't you? Yeah, pretty much. I mean... So it's probably going to be the train driver's autograph. Let's go talk to the train driver. You want my autograph, sir? Oh, it's for little Bub. Well, yes, of course. Here you are, sir. Hey, thanks. I've never given out an autograph before. That felt fantastic. Well, you know, I get that all the time. So, did you bring me the thing I want most? The thing that you pretty much explicitly told me what it is. And yeah, bingo! That's what I wanted. You're a good detective. Thank you. There's something for you, just like I said. And what a shine sprite. Thanks for the autograph. I'll take good care of it, I promise. You better. Spent hours getting that thing. And also put everyone's life at risk by making the train engineer take his hands off the controls. So, it was an autograph, was it, Luigi? Yes, just as I suspected. Oh, the conductor just came by looking for you. This smells of a new mystery. So the conductor wants us. Let's see if he's still at his station. Not his train station, but his, you know, station by the door. Miss Mario, I'm glad you spoke to me. I just remembered something suspicious. I found myself one blanket short when I was handing them out to passengers. I gave the last passenger my own blanket to make up for it, but it's vexing. I have exact blanket counts. It means someone came on without a boarding ticket. That stowaway just might be your suspect. Not only that, but if I don't get my blanket back, I'll be too chilly to sleep tonight. No. If you could look for the unticketed passenger and get that blanket, I'd thank you. Call me Blanket P.I. Like Magnum P.I., just with, well, I was about to say without the mustache, but we do have a mustache. How could I forget that? Now, if you remember, we went to cabin 4 earlier and no one was in there. So, how about we go in there again? Looks like still no one's in here. But what about the possibility that there's more here than what meets the eye? Ah, ghost, we found you! So, you found me. Well, as you see, I'm a ghost. I'm cursed to haunt this place. A blanket! Well, yes, the conductor did leave one here. He didn't realise that I'm a ghost. A yummy, sticky threat. No, I left no such thing. I can't even hold physical objects like pen and paper. What? You just want the blanket, then? Well, I'll tell you where it is if you do something for me. What do you say? Sure! All I need is... your life! No, just kidding. Actually, I passed away in this cabin many years ago. But I think my luggage is still in the baggage car here. Inside my bag is a diary I kept since my earliest childhood days. And my fear that someone would find and read it has kept me tied to this world. I can't leave this room, so can you please find it and bring it here? If you do that, I'll show you where the blanket is. Alright then. To be honest, this is kind of like a mundane quest. And don't you even dare read my diary. Okay, I won't, because if you do, ho ho ho, a horrible fate awaits you. Okay, I won't read your diary. Like I'm saying, this is like the most mundane thing in the game. We're doing like the whole thing just to get a blanket. That's right, a blanket. Did you find it? Well, no, but we did find a ghost. Yeah, just a normal thing that you'd expect to find on a train. He won't give you the blanket unless you get his diary from the baggage car. I see. Well, go on in. You don't say no to ghosts. I do. Whenever Casper the Ghost comes on TV, I switch that channel. I say no to ghosts all the time. Anyway, going through here is the Ragged Diary. So now let's go take it back to Ghosty McGee. Now, an interesting fact is, if you actually go into your gear and read the diary, you will actually get an automatic game over. So I don't recommend doing that. Unless you save first, of course. Did you find my diary? Yes. Very well, your blanket is right here. And somehow they give it to us even though they can't hold physical objects such as pen and paper. You are just contradicting yourself, sir. You'll probably never meet me again in this world. Fare thee well. Well, actually, maybe not. I've been here so long, I've kind of gotten used to it. The wallpaper's so great. Maybe I ought to stay here for a little while longer. That's what the wallpaper does. It entices you, and then you stay here forever. How did it go? Well, we've got a blanket right here that we put through the door. Thank you so much. Now I'll be comfortable tonight, and that's all that matters. Of course, our yummy and sticky mischief maker is still at large. Oh hey, before I forget, this is just a gesture of my thanks. Oh, mushroom! Yeah. Perhaps you should just turn in for the night. If anything happens, I'll report to you immediately. Do not worry about a thing. For I am the conductor of the Excess Express. The most important job in the world. Hey, the conductor can handle the train, so let's grab a few winks, eh? How about 40 of them? If you get to the bed, you can sleep and awaken the next day.